Hello and welcome to a map review. We are going to take a look at this here map. It is, I think, an update actually for one of Stevie's older maps. This is the Plains and Simple map, and it is seasons ready. So let's take a look. It's essentially get straight in. So as I said, this is a seasons capable map. So let's kind of get our usual stuff. The map also takes chopped straw, and if you have it, the Coach Universal pack as well is recommended, and then of course seasons. So here we are. That is everything I think we need for. Oh yes, another mod that's recommended is the Stop Milk Sale mod as well. So yes, we'll just load that up. This was released, I think, overnight, so not that long. It is, I think it is an update for his older map. It is a fictional USA map. One large farm, limited sale points, things to do. Usual things like BGA and so on are present, but and also quite a lot of Stevie's usual suspect items. We're all loaded up. Take a quick look at the log. I don't see any errors. Nope. No errors. Yes, that's good. And let's jump in. Just gonna enable download, and then let's run on. So I'm just going to up the time as well, just so we get past the daylight stage. So I'm just going to let that run through. So here we are. I think, yeah, we look like we're on the farm, but we'll wait for daylight before we take a look around. So meanwhile, let's have a look at the map. So fairly straightforward map here. Single farm in the center. We have a number of fields. We have 15 fields. They are very straightforward, simple fields. Very straightforward layout as well. It's quite you're used to some of Stevie's more recent maps. These are like complicated. This is straight fields, straight roads, right angles, pretty much everywhere. Looks like there's some good placeable space up here and up here, and also down here by the BGA. There might be some here as well, a little bit. We've got various production items all over the map. We have our standard fruit types, plus oats, rye, sorghum, millet, spelt, and triticale. And I still think I'm pronouncing that wrong. And yes, so we own, just to kind of check, we own field 1 and field 4. This is not a 4x map, so these fields will not be like mammoth like Cherry Hills, but they will be big. Oh, we also hold field 9 as well down here. We've got 3 fields. Standard sort of thing that Stevie does gives you 3 fields. One of them always a grass field, 2 of them are crop fields. So that's what we've got set up here. You typically have to use this for the animals, but again, you've got the BGA close by, so for that. Okay, let's take a look at sale points. We have, let's see. We have 21 sale points here. We've got all the usual suspects at the top there. We've got milk, we've got diesel, seeds, forage, and so on. And then the multifruits, and then we have Stevie's special items. So these are the Stevie production items at the top. Let's check out. We have animals. So as he's done for all his seasons maps, he's added 10 animals. So this is pretty important because when he adds these, you've got to remember they will die. So you've got to feed them. So hopefully, and we'll check this in a second. He's given us a 9 million capacity storage, and I wanted to just check, see what food he's giving us. So he's given us food for the animals as well: pig food, straw, hay, grass, and so on. So yeah, we've got food for the animals, so we can basically feed them. Will be one of the first tasks you would do on the season's game, where you basically kind of getting everything fed up. Okay, so that's everything there. I do actually need to put that back onto that. Let's take a look at our. I'm going to stop the time as well because we've got some daylight. I'm going to bring up the garage. Let's have a look at the equipment. So we've got an Optum CVX, we have a Magnum CVX. In fact, we've got 3 of them. We have a quad track. We have two quad tracks. So all case equipment so far. So case, Optum, Magnum, and quad tracks. We have a Manito MLT 840. And a bucket for that, and a pallet fork for that. It's a telehandler. We have 2 TX415 barrel drawers. We have a case axial flow 9230, and we have 2 of those. And we have essentially a set of headers. We have 2 Capello Quasar HS16 headers for them, and those do sunflowers and the like. And then we have 2 45-foot Draper headers for normal sort of crop like corn, so like wheat and barley and so on. We have a Krone Big X 580 and an Easy Flow 300 header for that. That is, and we have an X Disc 620. That's the Krone Forage Harvester. We also have an Easy Collect 600 as well. So we've got the full set of headers for the forage harvester. Got a lot of equipment so far. We have an AgroLiner TKD 302. We have an AgroLiner Tor 30. I've not seen one of those for a while actually. That's a 45,000 litre trailer. We have a Krone TX 560D. That's a tipper. Not a forage trailer. And we have a Cramp Bandit SB 30/60. We have 2 of those. We have the Knuckling All-Rounder. This is the cultivator. We have 2 of those. We have 2 Salford 8312 plows as well. We have a single horse Proto 9 DC direct seed seeder. And we have a single, we have 2 Maestro 12 SW horse seeders as well. So they've got the Proto 9 is a standard fruits seeder. With fertilizer, it's a direct seed seeder. The horse Maestro is a sunflower, sugar beet, corn, soybean seeder, and that is not a direct seed seeder, so you will need to cultivate, and it has fertilizer as well. Next up, we have the Amazon Condor 15001. That is a direct seed seeder. We have 2 of those. We have a Brendel K165 fertilizer spreader. We have 2 of those. We have a single New Holland SP400F sprayer. We have a selection of weights. We have a Pottinger NovaCat 301 ED and a NovaCat X8 ED mower set. We have a Pottinger Hit 12.14T tedder and a Lely hibiscus 1515 CD Profi, which is a windrower. We have a Cervese CFS 5201 DO foraged wagon, and we have a Bergman GTW 430 auger. But we have two of those. Then we have our Joskin Aquatrans for water, and we have an AM19 animal transport. And finally, and last but not least, because we've got a lot of equipment here, we have a Lily wind harvester, wind energy converter. So that's not Lily, Lizard. This is free money, basically. Pay a few bills whilst you do your stuff. That's pretty much everything. We've got no leased items, and that's all the equipment on the farm. So let's take a quick look around the farm. So here we have the farm. We have the little egg collector that Stevie likes to put on the map. We have our chickens. Got quite a bit of space in the farmyard, as you can see. Just around the farmhouse, that's quite a big space. Let's head over to the buildings. So you can see here we've got two seed masters. We've got our barn and sale point for straw and hay. We've got our equipment shed here, and over here we have a combiner. He calls them a separator, but they're essentially a combiner. They take your solid liquid manure and straw and give you solid manure. So that's that. That's actually on the farm. That is essentially right next door to our pigs, our pigsty. And we've got our straw drop-off point here, water here, and food there. Can't see. Not see. Okay, so that's, sorry, we'll come back to that in a minute. A little storage shed here. We've got this is our manure location for the pigs, and we've got a pig food mixer here as well. Next, we've got some water, free water on the site as well. We have a little bit of storage there. That be the sheep ahead of us. So we've got water close by to all the animals. So that's great. We have food here, grass and hay, and then water. That's just the sheep. This is the load location. Now, the thing I'm looking for is, where do the bales come out? So as I bought straw and hay sale point, we've got purchase points for seed fertilizer here next door. We're looking for the wool. This I think could be the wool. Yes, so the wool parts pop out here in the shed. That's quite cool. And we've got a storage shed here. We've got a diesel tank at the end there, so that's a diesel storage. You can fill it up yourself, and you can then fill up your vehicles from this. So it's quite cool. It acts like a normal fuel tank. You just fill it up and so on. You've got a normal fuel tank next door as well here, but we've got this one, so you just fill it up from the biogas plant and use that diesel. So we've got some more storage sheds. Done a quite nice fit here, nice corner. Got our thingy shed over here. Sorry, cow shed, and our wagon. Cow shed there, food point here, usual story. Forage mixer over here. Milk sale point. Milk trigger collection point there. another storage shed, and our cows are back here. There's a golden nuggets on this map. We have our manure collector here, so both solid and liquid, and then we have grass and water, and there we have it. And we have a silage clamp here, a nice drive-through silage clamp. Stevie always puts one of those down. And then we have the fermenter, essentially the big fermenter here as well. And more storage sheds. And then we have here this storage shed. Something I noticed he put on some of the new, not Snetterton's farm, but Pine Cove and Sherwood Park. Storage for digestate and liquid manure. So they're quite interesting. And you've sort of dropped them off here. So you've got liquid manure, digestate, and so on. You've got a customization shop, and then you've got Stevie's standard silo in the middle of the farm with the information board. And I think we're kind of back at the farmhouse. Our trucks. Yes, more silos. These are the other silos that he does: the seed, fertilizer, and both liquid and solid. I don't know why that's parked at the liquid solid fertilizer. This is the liquid fertilizer. So quite weird placing, but anyway. Let's say we've got all the vehicles. He's gone for the quad track versions of these. I don't like the quad tracks. But anyway. I think we've done everything on here. So this is the entire farmyard. Kind of got that off. So let's go north, and we'll hit the milk sales first. So standard sale point, we've got a grill for dropping off stuff. We've got a seed master up here as well, and we've got another sale point as well here. We've got essentially 3 sale points all on one site. What do we have? So we've got the milk, we've got normal grain and so on. We've got a customization shop, and we've got a placeables lot, as you can see. Nice big placeables lot. Let's head to this one here, fuel cells. So we've got pretty much a standard garage sale point for fuel and purchasing fuel as well. We've got some decoration diner, which you can sell eggs to as well by the looks of it. Yeah, we can sell the eggs to this as well. We have the shop, standard shop really, with a nice little lot. Pretty much the standard one that Stevie uses. It's kind of an amalgam of your normal store from Goldcrest, and then the Russian vehicle store from I can't remember the name of the map. It begins with S. And we have a placeables lot behind us as well. So over here, and you can see in the background, nice little placeables lot. Well, nice huge placeables lot back there. This is one up here. Let's head down here. Standard barn sale point. We have that, and then we've got slurry sale point there as well. We also have this is the composter. What have we got here? We've got a few things here actually. So just over there, you can just see that building there, the cattle market. That is essentially the normal cattle market. Buy and sell animals, with a nice bit of space on the lot there next to it. But there we got it. And behind there as well, there's a placeables lot as well. So there's not a huge placeables lot, but it's a good size. And then we've got a facility here that we're going to just take a look at. This looks like the compost and everything else kind of deal. So let's take a look around. What have we got here? We've got greenhouses. We have greenhouses. Okay, so we have the greenhouse lot. This is essentially Stevie standard greenhouses. So we've got the various ones here. Can't see from distance what they are. So lettuces, pumpkins, tomatoes, and then there'll be watermelon and cauliflower. Then we have the spawn points for them. There's 6 of them there, so there's going to be one other. This will be this one. I think this could be the trees. Yes, trees. Those are tree parts. We've also got in the corner the compost bagger and sale point. We've also got a manure combiner here. We've got water on the lot as well. And then over here we've got a compost master. And we have a fertilizer sale point. And we have storage for diesel, fertilizer, seeds, and liquid fertilizer and fertilizer, and we've also got storage for manure and digestate slurry. We've got a seed master as well, so we've got like all the storage options here as well. So we've got quite a selection here on this lot of stuff. And there's a couple of ways into this lot as well. So that's here. So that's kind of the main production, one of the main productions. Then we've got the grain mill, sale point, standard stuff. It's got a standard manure sale point as well, I believe, around the back. Or is it? Sorry, compost, actually, completely wrong. Compost sale point here as well. Head over to the sawmill. So standard sawmill. Zone point for wood chips. Zone point for wood too. We've also got on this lot a couple of Stevie standard items. So we've got the wood chipper, this guy here. We have the pallet board manufacturer here. This one takes essentially logs and fuel in the form of straw or wood chips, and it will give you pallet boards. They sell straight away. So we've got the wood chipper, and then we've got Ben's Joinery, as it's called here. This is the production of barrels, cargo boxes, and pallets. Drop off wood, get stuff out, makes money. Great stuff. So all of the wood options are all here on one spot. And that's all here. Now, you're wondering, do we have trees? Well, yes, we do. So as we kind of look back here, and that, I'm going to just jump up into the air for this. We have a little bit of forestry in the area around the sawmill. We've got this big lake behind us. Obviously, we can't do anything with that because it's off the map. But got a bit of forestry just in front of that, and we've also got a little bit up there. Not a huge amount of trees, but there's enough here for you to keep you going. So that's just this area here. So we've got trees here, we've got trees here, and there's a couple of trees up here as well. Okay, so let's head over to here. So we have the BGA. Got a manure sell point on it, And we've got our silage clamps, standard ones that Stevie uses. So they're not drive-through, but they are Stevie standard silage clamps. We have the biogas separator. We've got a slurry sale point. We basically drop digestate into this, and it gives you solid and liquid fertilizer plus biodiesel. You've got our digestate tank over there, and then we've got a double. Actually, we've got two digestate tanks because we've got a double silo kings. Basically, sunken silo kings. We've got double, so we can just drive through and drop off 100k at a time. There's nothing else on this lot. Normally Stevie will put the manure combiner and a few other bits and pieces, but on this particular lot we've got a lot of space and just the pure biogas plant. Next door we have a placeables lot, and that's pretty much everything. That is pretty much all there is on this map. So let's quickly head back to the farm and let's kind of move out. So we're supposed to be in springtime, and I noticed this on a couple of Stevie's other maps with seasons. There are missing foliage on the trees. So we're going to just quickly check. Let's check summer, see if we have summer foliage. So we do have summer foliage. There we go, greens. Do we have autumn? We do have autumn. There we go. And let's see if we've got spring. So we have spring as well. So we have all of the foliage colours. That's great. And finally, winter. So we don't have any winter according to this. Let's see if we can do it by number. Right, for some reason the leaves aren't dropping. When we came into the map there was no leaves. I'm not sure why. We don't have anything. So let's take a look. So the map has a snow mask. So let's take a look at the snow mask as well. So let's bring that up. So let's add some snow. We'll add a single layer for the moment. Let's see how that sort of pans out. As you can see, that kind of covered over. Takes a second for it to roll over the landscape, but essentially we do have snow, as you can see. Trees are wrong. I'm not sure why we're not seeing the winter trees. As you can see, the snow mask sort of covers everything except inside buildings, which is good. And sort of kind of working areas too, like the silo and so on, just in front of like areas that have hitboxes for dropping off stuff, like the tipping points for the silage, the storage and so on. Let's add a little bit more snow. We'll just add one more layer. That should go through. I just saw that like get a little bit deeper. Let's add two more layers. That should pop over. We should definitely see that get thicker in a minute. Maybe you can see from the sky the snow is thicker in various points. So if we just drop down now, kind of go. You can see that the snow thickness has kind of got a bit thicker. There you go. That's nice. It's got all of the layers, and for some reason that's actually just disappeared. So sure why the snow's gone. The snow disappeared there. I think it's something to do with the time of the springtime. So basically, it's kind of melted all the snow for us, which is funny. So there we have it. We are actually coming to the end of the day, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to figure out a nice little shot to leave us with, really. I think this one's going to be a good one for us to leave us with. So this has been Stevie's Plains and Simple Seasons Capable map, and we are going. We might have a little play with this one at some point, but it's a nice little map. Very straightforward and simple. Flat fields, good headlands on everything. You're not going to have any complex sort of tasks going on with course play or whatever, because this is a very straightforward map. It's, say, seasons capable, has all the masks, it has all the production that Stevie's known for, and with that, if you've found this map review useful, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you all for watching, have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.